Hi guys, this is Sujit Thakur and this is my next video on RoboHelp. In this video, I'll discuss about the conditional tags. In our basic HTML file which we created in first part of this video, we had only 5 to 6 folder and maximum 10 topics. That's all. But suppose if you are working for large project, then conditional tag will come into picture. This is a window of conditional tags. Or else if it is not present here, just go to view, pods and conditional build tags and this window will appear. Just click on that icon and you will get a new window that is for new conditional build tag. Let me enter it as IAS_1. So this is my conditional tag. Now what is conditional tag? So in case of large project which are having thousands of topics, whenever you generate a layout, all of the topics are generated. But what if you wanted to exclude several topics from being generated? In those cases, conditional tags are used. You can tag topics or topic content. When the time comes to generate, you can choose to create conditions that control which tagged content is generated and which is to be excluded. So let me show you one example of conditional tag. Suppose I want to eliminate Kolkata folder from my out. So I'll just right click on Kolkata folder and I'll go to apply conditional build tag. I'll select the new tag which I have created, that is IAS_1. You can see that the icon of Kolkata folder has been changed. This signifies that the conditional tag is applied on this folder. Now I'll apply a conditional tag on this text. Just select the text and you have to right click, apply conditional build tag, select your tag and see here the text has been changed. This symbolizes that conditional tag is applied on this text. Now as we know, whenever we are changing anything in our text, in our content, we have to generate a new table of content. So I'll generate a new table of content again. I'll click on auto create TOC. I'll press OK. A new table of content has been generated. Now I have to generate primary layout. So I'll generate a primary layout. Now this window, see here, conditional build expression. Here you have to define your conditional tag. Just click on define and you can select your conditional tag. You can see all the conditional tags are present. I'll click IAS and I'll exclude it from output. So just click on IAS and you have to click on this right icon and see here IAS is done. Press OK. Now you can select that not IAS1. So we are defining IAS conditional tag is not required in output. Now our HTML help system is generating. I'll view the result and I'll show you how it works. You can see that in our output, Kolkata folder is not available because we have applied conditional build tag on Kolkata. We have not applied any tag on Patna, Delhi, Jamshedpur, so it is not present. But in Kolkata, we have applied conditional build tag, so it is not present in our output. Same thing is done with that context also. See here, private airline content is present, but government airline content is not present because we have applied a conditional tag to government airline text. Now if you want to remove any conditional tag, just select the content and you have to right click, go to apply conditional tag and click there on your tag name. Same thing you can do with folders. Just open the topic inside the folders, go to apply conditional build tag, select your tag. Now you have to create a TOC again Now a new TOC is created. Now I'll generate a primary layout, and this time I'll select the conditional build expression as none. You can select some advanced setting. You can click on edit to change the TOC styles. See here, you can add some options. Many options are available in RoboHelp so that your final output will differ as per these options. I'm generating my help system. This time I'll view the result, and this time you can see that Kolkata folder is present here. Now you can change some more properties of RoboHelp output. Let me show you one example. Suppose I am clicking on this output, and this HTML help system is very small for my window. But if I need it in full screen, I'll change these settings. And for changing the setting, I'll go to View, Pod, Project Setup. Here you can see one window option is available. I'll just click on Window. A new window option is present. Here you can select the size of your HTML help file. You can add some favorites, glossary. You can change the number of tabs appear. You can add some forward, stop, refresh buttons. You can change the style of your output. I'll generate a primary layout again, and I'll check how my help file will come this time. Now it is generating my HTML help system. I'll view the result. This time you can see that it appeared in full screen. Here are all the buttons which I have added to my help system. You can see refresh, stop, hide button, show button. These changes are done by Windows option in Project Setup. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to click on thumbs up if you like this video, and please subscribe to my channel so that you can directly get all these videos to your inbox.